Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today I'm going to be doing a fast food collab hosted by the Nail Genie SC. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, and for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So guys, I wanted to show you first these biodegradable gloves that I got from Amazon. I'm kind of proud of them because, as you know, I temporarily cannot have extensions on, and I honestly don't know when I can have extensions back on. But so I stripped my nails, and I'm further protecting myself by wearing these biodegradable gloves. They come in different colors, and they feel very awesome, so I thought I'd share that. Also for today, I wanted to show these multifunctional soft gel tips from Varnail. If you had missed my unboxing, either my live unboxing and regular video unboxing, go check that out. I wanted to start using these. I mean, honestly, I thought I'd use them to do extensions myself, but for today I wanted to use them in this set to see how these lines work, because this right here is a coffin nail. I think it's 3XL, and I'm not going to need 3XL today. I'm going to chop it down a little bit, so they have these lines etched into the nail so you can see where you need to cut. I'm going to cut about around here, and they're obviously on every nail, so the cut's going to be the same every time. I don't have to whip out any rollers or match it up with the other nails. And I change sizes on my press-ons a lot, so this is an amazing product to have. So go and check that all out in my description box below. I am a brand ambassador for Varnail. I absolutely love their products. I am switching out all of mine to Varnails, so it's like a sweet ending for me, because I've been using different products, and this is right for the price point and the quality. So I'm just going to trim these up. I'm going to start with the thumbnail and work my way down. But again, we are doing a fast food collab with the Nail Genie SC. Thank you so much, Genie, for inviting me yet again to one of your amazing collabs. It is a special 2-day event, you guys, and I'm smack in the middle, I feel. If you had not known of this, go ahead and check my description box now. It has the entire schedule for this 2-day event. We have about 20 plus channels doing this collab, so it's an endless weekend of fast food fun. There is a warning though. You must understand that you'll get hungry during these videos, so make sure you are prepared. But anyway, I have this I think this one is the 12 millimeter fine detailed brush that I got with Varnail. This is their rainbow brushes in the round. I am presenting some of the items that I've used because I just am so happy that I got them. They're newbies for me, so of course I'm going to show them off. But okay, so what I chose are top 5 fast food restaurants, and you can leave your comment below on what top 5 fast food restaurants you think are out there in the US. I can't remember if I looked this up and if it was global or if it was just countrywide. And I actually don't have my notes with me. I'm going to have to go grab them. So be right back. Okay, so I got my notes, and it's actually the world's largest fast food chains. Hello, voice in the morning. I think I'm doing the top 5, but it's not going to be in order from how I'm placing them on my hands. So for this nail, as you may start to see, I am doing Starbucks. So on this list, it's top 3. And there are 34,000 Starbucks worldwide. I feel that's a small number, actually, because everywhere I go, there's a Starbucks. And we're just one small state in a whole country, inside a whole world. And when I went to the Philippines, I mean, they had a bunch there too. So I don't know how 34, I mean, is this up to date? What year do we have on this article? Yeah, June 2023. I mean, it's a year before, but must be right. Okay. Okay, so since designing these takes a bit, let's just spit out some facts. Let's see. I am going through Google and I'm looking through Starbucks stats. All right. What are the interesting statistics about Starbucks? The average customer goes to Starbucks about 6 times per month. That's a lot. I don't know how much their coffees are. I can imagine it's like $12 maybe. Wow. I mean, I guess, because I drink coffee every day when I can. But that's just a lot. Okay. What I'm doing here is one of the items that is the most popular menu item in Starbucks. And I am going to be making the caramel macchiato. So leave a comment below. Let me know if you agree with this item. I'm going to be honest, I've never had it. Okay. Let's see. What age group buys the most Starbucks? And I thought this was interesting because I'm a Dunkin' Donuts person. I mean, I'm my own coffee now, but that was the riff when Starbucks came out in my day. But approximately 41% of Starbucks customers in the United States are between the ages of 25 and 40. Okay, so that's a huge gap. But how do you know this? Do you ask how old they are when you ring them out? I don't understand. Maybe they took a survey. Okay. Oh, let's do this. What percentage of people prefer Starbucks? Okay, so how popular is Starbucks in the United States? In total, 36% of U.S. restaurant chain customers say they like Starbucks. However, in actuality, among 90% of the U.S. respondents who know Starbucks, 40% of people like the brand. What are your thoughts on this? Leave a comment below. How is Starbucks doing financially? That's a weird question. All right. The coffee giant reported fiscal second quarter net income attributable to the company of $772.4 million or 68 cents per share, down from $908.3 million or 79 cents per share a year earlier. Net sales dropped nearly 2% to $8.56 billion. Okay, either way, they're dropping cash. So, they're financially okay. I think it's only fitting to mention their top competitors. And their top competitors are McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, Tim Hortons, Costa Coffee, Cafe Nero, and Cafe Ritazza. I'm shocked about the McDonald's, although, people tell you not to have coffee there because their machines are not cleaned regularly, but I'm not gonna lie, I totally would have, McDonald's coffee there for a good decade of my life, so I don't know. Let's see. And of course, they have their own language. I don't know if you've ever gone to a Starbucks, but it's not the same as ordering a coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. But they call their employees partners. And they do it for a reason. They offer every eligible partner the opportunity to share in our financial success through equity, stock, company match for retirement funds, and access to financial wellness programs to help manage student loan debt and save for short-term needs and long-term needs. So I think that is pretty impressive, actually, but they should be able to afford all that stuff. Their coffee's mad expensive. So, fun fact, while researching names of mining camps on Mount Rainier, one of the best known landmarks near Seattle, somebody named Terry, came across Starbow, which eventually led to the team back to where they started. In Moby Dick, the name of the first mate on the Pequod was Starbuck. And that's how they came up with the name. So that totally lost me. I have no idea what they were talking about. But it's always interesting to know where the names of these companies come from. So, let's see. Who is Starbucks owned by? So Starbucks is owned by its shareholders. As it is a publicly traded company, the company has more than 1,500 institutional shareholders, according to the proxy statement that Starbucks filed with the SEC on January 7th, 2022. This figure clearly shows how well diversified the ownership of the company is. So that is cool. And moreover, so who owns the most stock of Starbucks is Vanguard. Let's see, retail investors, according to the latest TipRanks data, approximately 39.02% of Starbucks stock is held by retail investors, and Vanguard owns the most shares of Starbucks. So, it's very interesting when it comes to stocks. I don't know if I'm like nerding out at the moment, but just because you own a percentage of a very well-known company doesn't mean it's chump change. Sometimes the 5% can equate to a lot of money. So it's always good to own a piece of a pie, especially when it starts out and it becomes huge, So let's see. And as you can guess, the top busiest Starbucks is the number one grossing store in the entire world. And it doesn't just happen to be in New York. Of course it's New York. There's 8 million people there. 8 million yuppies strolling around, drinking coffee. The address is 612 Fifth Avenue in New York City. So if you know New York City, Fifth Avenue is filled with a lot of brand store names, and it's, busy. There's a business district there, so there's a lot of traffic there, which is understandable. Again, 8 million people, and I think they want to blow that number higher, so I don't know why, but that Starbucks makes an estimated $20 million per year and serves over 8,000 customers every day. A single day, 8,000 people. That is just way too many. I would love to serve 8,000 people on my channel every day. That would be amazing. But I definitely appreciate the amount of subscribers and viewers that I service with my crazy art on tiny canvases known as nails. Doing this logo was a bit of a nightmare, but I'm doing it, and it's not that bad. I'm drinking my coffee, and yes, no, it's not Starbucks. Too rich for my blood. Let's see. Yeah, caramel frappuccinos. Who would know? But I would say that the caramel frappuccino or caramel. I think I said it wrong in the beginning. not caramel macchiato. I'm doing a caramel frappuccino because the frappuccino is the iced, right? Like, you're asking the wrong person here. I just drink straight up coffee, but I can see how that's good. Who doesn't like a good caramel and coffee together? But yeah, there's 35 popular Starbucks drinks ranked, and it's crazy that there's 35, because how many versions of coffee can you I mean, I guess there's infinite amounts, but that's a lot on a menu, and I can't imagine them being like 35 coffee items like revolving a year round. I mean, some surely has to be seasonal because that's just too many items to have. But I decided to make my caramel frappuccino. I am now doing the kind of background of it, hoping that it looks, because my trouble was, okay, if I'm going to do like an aquarium nail to look like a caramel frappuccino, how do I color my baby oil? And I looked that up, and I needed like vegetable oil based food coloring, and I'm like, yeah, I don't have time for that. So we're just going to color the background into a nice mixed caramel frappuccino that you see here, using some Varnail egg white blooming gel. I haven't really used this, but it's just as good as blooming gel. And so I'm just kind of swirling out some of this caramel frappuccino. And as crazy as it sounds, Starbucks does have an ideal customer. How Starbucks appeals to its target audience. Starbucks targets audience is primarily middle to upper class men and women between the ages of 22 and 60. They focus on urban and suburban areas and appeal to busy and active people. So, I guess that makes sense, but at the same time, I really don't like that kind of target market. I guess sometimes you're kind of forced into a niche and that becomes your shtick, but if you purposefully go about it, it's like you're kind of already doing a demographic, and I'm just not like, I don't know, I have a problem with that. But anyway, oh, that is weird. Just reading all this Google stuff. I'm stuffing this now like I wanted my caramel frappuccino to be magical, so I'm stuffing some reflective gold glitter, some sugaring yellowish beige, I don't know what color that is, sugar color glitter, and then I've got these really cute iridescent caviar beads and it's all from Varnail. But hopefully it makes it look somewhat caramel frappuccino-y with magic. Oh. Okay. So, where does Starbucks rank in their industry? Starbucks is proud to be recognized by Fortune on their 2023 World's Most Admired Companies list, keeping our number one spot in the food service industry and ranking 14th overall out of 645 companies determined by nearly 4,000 executives, directors, and analysts across all industries. So that's a cool statistic to be a part of. 14 overall in the world. And again, as they say, out of 645, that's pretty good. Top 20, I'll take that. And in my rant for coffee, we have started our second nail, which is Burger King, and Burger King lies on 5th on the world's largest fast food chain, and they have more than 18,700 stores worldwide. I mean, the number, it seems small, but it does seem like a lot. They serve more than 11 million guests globally every day. Yeah, and let me see here. So I looked up what the top selling item for Burger King, and that is, of course, the Whopper. I don't know if, I know some people that just do not like the Whopper. There was always coupons for it growing up, so, and we didn't, do fast food, but when there was a coupon, we always did the Whopper, so, it's all right. I think it's a little too inundated with mayonnaise and whatever the heck, but, I don't know, food's food, but, yeah, so who knew? Because I don't want a Whopper. I had too many of them. Is it possible? I don't know. I haven't had one in a very long time. I've tried their other items. I'm sure if I ate it again, I'd be like, oh, okay. Anyways, Burger King is the most valuable quick service brands in the world, with a value of over $7 billion US dollars as of 2022. And when you get into the billions, that is a lot. Yeah. So oddly enough about the Whopper, it's arguably the best-selling item of Burger King, like I said. It has been the most popular item of Burger King ever since its introduction in 1957. And it makes you wonder, is it because they had a ton of coupons on it? Yeah. But it's a large hamburger. And believe it, it doesn't really come with cheese. You can add that stuff on there. But as I'm making this, I'm making it as I read what's in it. So unfortunately, I gave it such a but a puny little patty. It's got pickles, and now I'm putting onions on there. It's got tomato, lettuce, but yeah, no cheese. I would have never thought that. And of course, its competitor is still McDonald's. And I don't know, it says the chain took a new direction by adding hot dogs to the menu in 2016. Do they still have hot dogs on their menu? I don't remember that. How popular is Burger King in the United States? In total, 49% of U.S. restaurant chain customers say they like Burger King. However, in actuality, among the 93% of U.S. respondents who know Burger King, 53% of people like the brand. What is the usage share of Burger King in the United States? All right, I don't know what that last part was, but in this household, I'm Team McDonald's, and then the hubby, of course, is Team Burger King. So, to each his own. Burger chain battle. Dollars can certainly tell a different story. McDonald's has over $20 billion in revenue in 2021, and Burger King had just below $2 billion. So the question is, are more customers putting their money toward a Whopper chain or a Big Mac chain? I mean, at the same time, it's also convenience and quantity. It may not necessarily be how much, money they spend every day, because again, like I said, those coupons, I don't know, but this will be like an ongoing battle forevermore. But I think reading this stuff, it is saying that McDonald's is taking the beat. So let's see. Average franchise profitability at a Burger King in U.S. rose nearly 50% to $205,000 last year compared to 2022, according to the chain's earnings report released on Tuesday. So go out and buy yourself a Burger King franchise. It sounds like a great investment. Favorite drive-thrus over the past 12 months have been in states in Colorado, Connecticut, Missouri, North Carolina, Utah, and especially Hawaii. I mean, how or who makes these stats? I mean, what is one difference of a drive-thru compared to others? Speed, accuracy, friendliness, possibly. I mean, I don't know what else could you throw in there. It just seems like mundane things that people should be doing regularly. But, we hit some drive-thrus that have pleasant people and pleasant service and accurate food. So I don't know why these states are singled out. And in my burger rant, we are now moving over to the third nail, and unintentionally, I made it McDonald's. And I just did it on my middle finger just because there's more nail estate, and I knew I wanted to do their most popular item, which was their fries. Here I've got my Varnail liner, 18 millimeter. I forgot that I had a longer brush. I don't know why, but this is definitely going to be helpful making my yellow and white stripes that you find in the McDonald's fry box. But yeah, so McDonald's is #1 of the world's largest fast food chains. They have over 38,000 stores worldwide, which makes clear sense because you can't go anywhere without seeing a McDonald's somewhere. But yeah, let's look up some stats. And like I said, their most popular item that they sell are the fries. And the fries alone is the reason why I personally prefer McDonald's. Don't get me wrong. Once upon a time, I did like the Burger King fries. I think they changed it up, so it does taste different from when I ate it growing up. But hands down, I think McDonald's fries are better for me. So, some facts about McDonald's. The first McDonald's restaurant before it became the chain it is today was just primarily a burger restaurant. And I think I saw that in a documentary, so I think most would know that. Here's a nice kicker in the pants. In 1948, you can get a McDonald's burger for just 15 cents. Now you could probably spend $15. Oh, man. McDonald's has reportedly sold hundreds of billions of burgers during its years in operation. Very understandable. I feel that number is a little low. They should probably aim towards the trillions because, I would always get the 2 cheeseburger meal. So that's double for me. Oh, here's another one. The first Big Mac sold for was 45 cents. Those were the days. But again, people were probably not making that much, especially with all those wars going on. But anyway. And as you may guess, McDonald's ranks #1. Also, #1 in America's largest corporations. How crazy it is. Food is the driving force of everything. I mean, heck, you dangle a piece of something in front of me and I'll do whatever you want me to do. I am driven by food. Okay. What percentage of Americans eat at McDonald's? Around 110 million Americans have visited the restaurant at least once. 8% of Americans eat at McDonald's on an average day. Now, eat at, or that's different from drive-through or take-home, because I can see that, growing up, we always, my mom was a germaphobe, I guess, so she didn't like us playing with anything, so. And, as you grow up, you learn that all those kiddie playhouses, ball pits, all that stuff is infested with bacteria, so my mom was right. But yeah, 8%, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Not too many people sit there and dine. Unless there was a party, maybe. Okay, what is McDonald's profit year over year? McDonald's gross profit for the 12 months ending March 31st, 2024 was $14.688 billion, a 9% increase year over year. McDonald's annual gross profit from 2023 was $14.563 billion in a 10.26% increase from 2022. McDonald's annual gross profit for 2022 was $13.207 billion in a 4.98% increase from 2021. It seems to be increasing, but what we're failing to realize, guys, this is a profit. This is not how much you make. This is how much they pocket. And probably, divvy up between so many employees. But that is a lot of money. I mean, man, Mr. McDonald is probably swimming in it up there. You know what I mean? Anyways, yes, French fries, #1 item. It probably doesn't come to a surprise. Learn that these delicious slices of golden goodness are the all-time best sailor. They've been a staple of McDonald's since its very first menu. And people have been asking for fries with that or just fries ever since. Makes sense. Yeah. What makes McDonald's the most money is not food, by the way. It's real estate. As mentioned, McDonald's has earned over $7.3 billion in rental income so far in 2023. It represents 63.5% of the revenue it has generated from its franchises this year, and it represents 38% of the company's overall revenue, making real estate the biggest moneymaker. How crazy is that? And in my McDonald's rant, we are moving on to the fourth nail, which is Subway. Subway is actually #2 on the world's largest fast food chains. I mean, you know what? I guess it wouldn't reach McDonald's, but I see that because there's Subways everywhere. Approximately 36,592 stores worldwide. Yes, Subway has the second most stores in the world with locations in 99 countries. So, that's crazy. Yeah, they are everywhere. But let's see stats. Oh, and of course, the most popular item in their menu is the b.m.t sub, which... b.m.t Italian sub? Hold on, let me double check myself. Yes, it's the Italian b.m.t, which has Genoa salami, spicy pepperoni, and Black Forest ham. And then, of course, you have your lettuce, tomato. I think it had like cucumbers on there, but I just put lettuce and tomato. Went simple with it. But yeah, so let's see. Subway generates $15.6 billion. So that's, I mean, it's good money. It's the largest and fastest growing restaurant chains in the world. I mean, I knew some people that opened up Subways, and so that makes sense there. It's just one of those easy franchises that you can open up. But it may not be healthier choice. I mean, it is healthy because you get to pick what you put in it, but Subway does promote itself as a healthy fast food restaurant, but yeah, it might not be as healthier as McDonald's. I can see that too, because most of this stuff is processed anyway. And then, of course, Subway's competitors and similar companies include Inspire Brands, Darden Restaurants, Yum China, Pizza Hut, McDonald's, Domino's Pizza, and Starbucks. I mean, who knew that a Subway sandwich shop, I'm just going to call it that, is in competition with different kinds of fast food restaurants? I don't know, but at the same time, what else? Where else can you? What's a huge chain that's equivalent to Subway? I feel like it just stands on its own. Here's a fact that I wouldn't want to throw in there, but I am because I agree with it. And a Subway's weakness is their quality of service. Obviously, that varies between franchises, but to be collectively honest, most of them that I've been in have the same kind of I don't really care about the world type service. They lack the enthusiasm there. So, I mean, at least they're consistent in that. The Italian b.m.t, by the way, the b.m.t stands for biggest, meatiest, and tastiest. I build my own, so I would never be able to agree with that because I wouldn't know. The healthiest item on their menu would be the oven roasted turkey sandwich. They do swear by using real produce, of course, real chicken, real turkey. So, food for thought, and pun intended. The crazy part is, I think out of the fast food restaurants that I know, I could be entirely wrong, they've got the most celebrities in their commercials. So they're not doing that bad. I don't know. I mean, it's not the top ranking for profitability compared to the others. But, I mean, who have we seen? Like, every athlete under the sun. And I think the only time I've ever seen, I could be wrong, I don't really watch that many commercials. So correct me if I'm wrong, but we have a Jersey Mike's here and Danny DeVito's is on it, and I feel like that's probably the only celebrity I've seen on a fast food restaurant that wasn't Subway. But I have no idea what I'm talking about. So it's funny, the stats on Google for Subway is whether or not Subway is healthy or not. I mean, listen, I mean, if anything that you don't make yourself, that you don't know what's in it, could you really say if it's healthy? Could it be healthier choices compared to whatever's out there? Yeah, sure. But if I made my own sub and I know where the meat's coming from, I know what's, I mean, it's cold cuts. That's not really good for you anyway. Okay, and during my Subway rant, we are moving on to the last nail, and that's going to be Kentucky Fried Chicken. It ranks number 4 on our world's largest fast food chains, and they have more than 27,000 stores worldwide. It operates in more than 145 countries and territories, and its largest store isn't in Kentucky. It's in, oh my, it's in Baku, Azerbaijan. And it's more than 17,000 square feet in the old Sabunchu train station. Wow. I would love to go there just to see what a 17,000 square foot KFC looks like. Like, that's gotta be a lot of my, like, so many times my apartment. And as you would guess, the original crispy recipe is the most popular item, and it should be. If it wasn't chicken, I would be questioning every life as we know it. Okay, so stats. Let's see what they got. Alright, oddly enough, KFC's major markets are in China. And then second to that is United States, third Japan, India, South Africa, United Kingdom, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Australia, and Canada, and so on and so on. Why is not KFC popular in the US? Well, key issues are relatively slow service and lack of menu innovation. If you agree with this, leave a comment below. I kind of agree with the slow service. It's a hit or miss. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. So, Colonel Harlan David Sanders is the real owner of KFC. I don't know if you've ever heard stories about who stole what recipe and where. But he was an American businessman and founder of the fast food chicken restaurant chain Kentucky Fried Chicken. He later acted as the company's brand ambassador and symbol. His name and image are still symbols of the company. Little segue, if you go on Twitter and you follow KFC, they're only following back about 15 Twitter accounts, and they all are the spices included in their original crispy recipe. So I thought that was cool. But anywho, here are my fast food nails. I hope you guys enjoy this fun-filled fact episode today. It was a fairly long one, but not as long as the candy wrapper collab. But I want to thank the nails by, whoa, shoot, really? No, I want to thank the Nail Genie SC for inviting me to do this collab with 20 plus amazing people. You are going to enjoy this weekend. If you had not seen all of the videos prior to mine at 10 p.m. Saturday, go into my description box. I am going to leave the list of everyone and their times with their links so that you can go ahead, follow them, click that notification bell so you don't miss the episodes. It's pretty much one every hour on the hour. And out of these 5, what do you think is your favorite? I mean, these are the top 5. So on top of that, the top selling items. I just, the Whopper, really? I mean, I did give myself a very cheesy patty. I'm so sad. I should have made a thicker patty. Everybody wants a thicker patty. But yeah, this was such a fun collab. As you know, I don't have extensions, but I did put stickers, and I'll show you with them on my hands. I did go out to the store this morning, and it's been a long time since someone complimented me on my nails, and someone saw my nails, and they were just like, oh my gosh, is that fast food? And I'm like, yeah. But yeah, taking a fry, eating it, love the fries. I think this was just so cute. That was the first thing I thought of, because, Team McDonald's here. But I can eat McDonald's fries a livelong day. But you have to get the right person. And mostly it's good, but sometimes you get that one person that just does not do it right at all. It's either too soggy or too salty or bland as hell, And by the way, my Subway sandwich came out way better than the Subway sandwiches you get at the actual Subway. So I definitely had to beautify this Subway up a bit. The Italian b.m.t. That's understandable, because that's something I always get. I don't officially get the Italian b.m.t, but I do get a similar sub that has the same meats. But anyway, and here's my fried chicken. I personally like the thigh. This is a drumstick. And this actually looks more like the grilled. I've actually had the grilled. It's like extra crispy, original crispy, and then grilled. I've had all 3. It's all great. So depending on your mood, I wonder if you could do a mix. So originally I was going to have these charms. I got them, and then when I saw it, it looks so different from the photo. I mean, look at this sub. And this is probably the best looking one out of the bunch. But I was like, oh, they're too big anyway. And I'm like, what I did already on each nail was good enough. I wanted to make sure you knew. But look at this burger here, you guys. Like, who eats yellow bread? I thought about repainting it with my nail polish, but I was like, So I was a little disappointed with that. And then, like I said, I keep getting confused with the caramel macchiato and the caramel frappuccino. This would probably be what is in a macchiato, because that's the hot coffee, I believe. And look at this sad knockoff of a McDonald's. Like, I did a better job, honestly. But yeah, this is what I have, you guys. And maybe I'll have time to read you the rest of tomorrow's collabs, because we still have one more day. Like I said, it's a 2-day, all-day event. It's something really special that Jeannie magically put together as ringleader of this collab. But yeah, these are the nails on my hands. Let me see if I can read this list to you really quick. Today at 11 a.m. we had Sandra Sparkly Sets. At 2 p.m. we had Tabitha. 3 p.m. we had Alicia Glam Nails. 4 p.m. we had Dee Breeze Nails. 5 p.m. we have Ms. Riviera. 6 p.m. we had I Am Biscuit. 7 p.m. we had Barbie G 222. 8 p.m. we had Nails by Lena C. 9 p.m. we had Latina Nail Designs, and then myself at 10 p.m. So now tomorrow, guys, mark your calendars, click on the notification bell, set your alarms. 11 a.m. we are having Just Nikki. 12 p.m. we have Angela Marie Nails. 1 p.m. we have Katie Cat Nails. 2 p.m. we have Moonchild Custom Creations. 3 p.m. we have Kiara Creations. 4 p.m. we have Nene's Nail Nook. 5 p.m. we have Conjure Up Nails. 6 p.m. we have Flawlessly Unique Nails. 7 p.m. we have the Nail Genie SC. 8 p.m. we have Nat's Nail Journey. 9 p.m. we have Nails by E. And 10 p.m. we have Sick Tips, also known as PJ. So that is the lineup. Again, go to my description box, click on the links. I'm actually going to be creating a playlist at the end of this, along with the Candy Wrapper Collab playlist. And as they play, I will add them to my playlist so that you can have it. But thank you so much for watching, you guys. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.